Evening rain swept across the city in soft silver strokes, tapping gently on glass windows and running in tiny rivers along the sidewalks. Street lights glowed in warm halos, painting the quiet street in gold and amber. Against this backdrop moved a young man named Ian, his thin jacket pulled close and a worn folder protected beneath his arm like something fragile. He was on his way to the biggest job interview of his life, one that might finally pull him out of the cycle of part-time work and small dreams. He had spent years studying at night, saving every rupee, hoping for a moment like this. And tonight was supposed to be that moment. But life didn't always follow the path he planned. Ian was 25, with kind eyes that carried both exhaustion and determination. His hair curled slightly in the rain, and his shoes, though polished, were beginning to wear at the edges. Still, he walked with purpose, breath steady despite the cold wind brushing his face. He imagined shaking hands with directors, imagined the subtle pride in his mother's voice when she'd hear the news. Then a terrified voice cracked through the air. A soft cry. A plea. Ian slowed, turning toward a dimly lit section of the sidewalk where a young woman stood pinned between two men. She clutched her bag tightly, trembling. "Leave me alone," she whispered. Ian looked toward the towering building ahead, Selborne Technologies, glowing like a beacon. His future waited there. His years of effort. His mother's sacrifices. But the girl's voice trembled again, fragile in the rain. He moved before his thoughts could catch up. "Hey," he said firmly, stepping between them. She said, "Leave her alone." One man scoffed, the other muttered curses, but after a tense moment, they backed away into the shadows. When they were gone, Ian finally turned to the girl. "You're safe," he said softly. She nodded, breath shaky. Her scarf was soaked, rain beating along her lashes. She looked young, frightened, and far out of place in a street like this. "My name is Lena," she murmured. "Thank you." I didn't know what to do. Ian offered a small smile. "It's okay. Are you heading home?" "The tram station," she said. "Just a few blocks." "I'll walk with you." They walked quietly, rain tapping rhythmically on the pavement. She asked his name, and he told her. She asked why he was out in the storm, and he hesitated before admitting he had somewhere important to be. At the tram station, she turned to him, gratitude shining through her worry. "I won't forget this, Ian." He watched her step inside the tram, but his chest tightened when he glanced at the clock. His interview window was gone. He didn't rush. Didn't run to the building. He simply walked home, letting rain hide the disappointment settling deep within him. The next morning, the rejection email came, polite, cold, final. He had missed the opportunity he'd worked years for. 2 days passed in quiet defeat. Then, on the third morning, his doorbell rang. Ian opened it to see Lena, dry now, wrapped in a pale blue coat and holding a small paper bag. "I brought breakfast," she said, voice soft. "And I need to talk to you." Inside, she noticed the stack of rejection emails. Her expression fell. "You missed your interview because of me, didn't you?" "It's all right," Ian said. "You needed help." She swallowed, guilt clouding her features. "Ian, come with me. Please." He followed her through the city, unsure and silent, until they reached the mirrored doors of Selborne Technologies. Employees nodded at her. Security greeted her by name. A flutter of confusion tightened in Ian's chest. The private elevator took them to the very top floor. Only when the doors opened to a large office overlooking the skyline did she finally turn to him. "My full name is Lena Selborn," she said quietly. "My father is the CEO. You didn't lose your opportunity. You protected his daughter." Ian stood frozen, heart stuttering. Inside, CEO Richard Selborn rose from his desk, eyes softened with relief. "Young man," he said, voice thick with emotion, "thank you for bringing my daughter home safe, even at the cost of your own future." He extended a hand. "Let's talk about giving you a new opportunity, one you don't have to lose." And in that moment, with rain clouds parting above the city, Ian understood, sometimes the universe takes something away only to return it in a form far greater than he ever dared imagine. Sometimes the smallest act of kindness becomes the turning point of an entire life. If this story touched your heart and moved you in any way, please like the video, comment, share it with someone who need a little hope today, and make sure you subscribe to Humanity Diaries. Your support help us continue emotional and meaningful stories to the world. Please comment below which part of story touched you the most.